The snickerdoodle is a classic cinnamon sugar cookie, but cream of tartar is the key ingredient to a true classic snickerdoodle. Peach pie is
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mikey Reacts. Today we've got a food reaction for you. We did previously, what did we do? I think like the 50 best foods from each state or whatever it is. And today we're doing the best desserts in every state. I'm actually more of a savory kind of guy. My fiance loves sweets and desserts. She will probably enjoy this more than I will, so I will send this video to her if I enjoy it also. And so we're gonna see what this is all about, because again, we're learning every single day a little bit more about the United States and foods and culture and music and people, everything. So this is food is a big part of every country. So we're gonna learn about American desserts today. If there's anything wrong in this video, let me know down below in the comments. But don't forget, if you want to support this channel, you know exactly how. I'll leave down below in the description links to my Instagram, Twitter. You can find me on Patreon. It's a $5 subscription, and I'll be talking about like political stuff, history, socioeconomic topics of the day, general American politics, and my views. YouTube's a bit blue, shall we say? So this is a better platform. Patreon's a better platform for me to do that. And you get to live chat with me and send me direct messages that we can actually have a conversation if you want to talk about stuff. I also take recommendations, of course, on topics and subjects. So that's that. And before we get to the video, don't forget, subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave comments down below of anything you want to see in the future, anything you liked or disliked about this video. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to this video, shall we? Let's get it up.
From shave ice to Boston cream pie, here is each state's favorite dessert.
Okay.
Lane cake was made the official state dessert of Alabama in 2016. Its filling typically includes pecans, coconut flakes, raisins, and a generous amount of bourbon.
Oh, nice.
Indigenous people would mix seal oil, animal fat, fish, berries, or other available ingredients to make a gouduck. A modern adaptation of the recipe uses vegetable shortening instead of animal fat and adds sugar. The sopapilla is a cross between Latin American fried pastry and Navajo fry bread. This fried pastry can be served savory or sweet. To serve it as a dessert, drizzle honey or sift powdered sugar on top. Possum pie can be found at diners and restaurants throughout Arkansas. Its layers consist of a crust, a cream cheese mixture, chocolate pudding, and whipped cream.
That sounds good.
Donut shops are a quintessential part of California. Whether you like them plain, over the top, or packed to the brim, you're guaranteed to find one you like here.
That's amazing.
Duffy rolls are extremely popular.
I love a donut. Like that is probably my favorite thing to eat, dessert-wise.
Denver. They look like cinnamon rolls, but are lighter and have a flakier texture. The snickerdoodle is a classic cinnamon sugar cookie, but cream of tartar is the key ingredient to a true classic snickerdoodle. Peach pie is Delaware's state dessert. In the 19th century, Delaware was the country's leading producer of peaches. Even today, residents love making and eating the state dessert.
I would have thought that would have been for
Key
Georgia.
lime pie is synonymous with Florida. The pie filling consists of key lime juice, sweetened condensed milk, and egg yolk. Restaurants and home bakers alike love making peach cobblers in Georgia. To make it extra special, add ice cream on top. Shave ice is an iconic dessert in Hawaii. A block of ice is shaved and then drizzled with rainbow syrups. You can add toppings such as adzuki bean paste or condensed milk. It may look like a potato, but it's actually ice cream. The ice cream potato can be found at Boise's West Side Drive-In. Vanilla ice cream is shaped like a potato.
Because Idaho's the largest producer of potatoes in the United States, right? I get it. That's quite cool. I like that.
In cocoa powder. Then it's topped with whipped cream, Oreos, and peanuts.
That sounds great.
Popcorn became the Illinois state snack food in 2004. Garrett Popcorn serves its popcorn fresh to customers.
Wow.
It can make anywhere from 30 to 150 batches every day.
Wow.
Popular flavors include caramel crisp, cheese corn, and a mix of the two. The Indiana sugar cream pie is a regional specialty, characterized by its buttery crust and rich vanilla custard filling. Ooh. The pie originated from the Amish and Shaker communities that settled in Indiana in the 1800s. Lamar's, Iowa is the ice cream capital of the world. Home to the Blue Bunny Ice Cream Parlor
Really?
and Museum, you can find over 50 ice cream sculptures throughout the city. Frozen custard is a denser, creamier version of ice cream. It has pasteurized egg yolk, which gives it smoother texture. Sheridan's...
Sorry to annoy you there, guys. Obviously, my background, professionally speaking, since I went into the private sector, is the food industry. Ice cream does have egg yolk in it. Interestingly enough, the recipe for custard and the recipe for vanilla ice cream is basically the same thing, so I don't know where she's going with that one.
Specializes in frozen custards and has 7 locations in Kansas and Missouri.
It looks
Get
amazing.
it in a cone or a cup, and make sure to add toppings. Bourbon balls are a sweet and boozy delight. The bite-sized confection is made of Kentucky bourbon-soaked pecans, butter, and powdered sugar.
That sounds
dipped
good.
in chocolate. Yum.
That sounds really good.
No Louisiana trip is complete without trying beignets at Café du Monde. Square-shaped pieces of dough are deep-fried and generously sprinkled with powdered sugar. The blueberry pie, made with wild Maine blueberries,
I love a
became the state
blueberry
dessert
pie.
in 2011. Maine is one of the world's top suppliers of wild blueberries. Not to be confused with cultivated blueberries. Wild blueberries are smaller and have a sweeter and tangier taste. The Smith Island cake is a layered cake, named after Smith Island in Chesapeake Bay. Traditionally, it consists of 8 to 10 layers of cake, with frosting between each layer.
Wow.
The Boston cream pie is a decadent cake, filled with custard or cream, and the chocolate glaze is a must. It's also the Massachusetts state dessert.
That looks really good.
Michigan is well known for its Mackinac Island fudge.
Fudge, yeah.
Visitors can watch it being poured onto a marble slab and worked into solid fudge as it cools and hardens.
That looks
While a
really good, to
muffin
be
may
fair.
be considered more of a breakfast food, you can certainly eat it for dessert, especially since Minnesota's state muffin is the blueberry muffin.
That's the difference between the United States and the UK and Europe. We don't really like sweet stuff for breakfast. I wouldn't really have a muffin for breakfast, actually.
The Mississippi mud pie is a rich, chocolatey dessert. The pie consists of a chocolate crust,
I've heard of
1
this.
to 3 layers of chocolate, and a whipped cream topping.
That looks really
The
good.
gooey butter cake is a St. Louis original. It has a yellow cake bottom with a cream cheese, egg, and powdered sugar filling. Huckleberry pie is a favorite dessert in Montana. Huckleberries are grown in the northwestern U.S.
Yeah, we learned about this before. I learned about this in the previous video, huckleberries. I didn't know they actually existed as a berry.
Especially in the
sounds
mountainous
ridiculous.
parts of Montana. They're sweet and tart, similar to blueberries, and perfect for a dessert pie.
Nice.
The kolache is a pastry roll popular in the Midwest and Texas. Soft dough is filled with cream cheese or fruit. It originated in Eastern Europe and was brought to the US in the 1800s.
Okay.
You can find chocolate treats all over Nevada at chocolate shops or all-you-can-eat buffets. Las Vegas also has one of the largest chocolate fountains in the world at the Bellagio, at 27 feet tall. Cider donuts are a New England favorite, especially in the fall. New Hampshire is home to many apple orchards, including the old...
Interesting fact, in Europe, what you call cider, we call apple juice. And what we call cider is actually alcohol made with apples. So it tastes like apple juice, but it's like an 8% alcohol with like beer.
Continuously operating one in America, Apple Crest Farms.
Social media is wild. It's where trends start.
Leave me alone.
Saltwater taffy is a sweet treat you can enjoy on many New Jersey boardwalks.
I love saltwater taffy.
It's made by mixing and stretching corn syrup, sugar, and butter.
Love
there
it.
are dozens of flavors to enjoy, including vanilla, strawberry, and bubblegum.
So good.
Bizcochitos are New Mexico's state cookie.
Okay.
The anise-flavored shortbread cookie is often eaten at special celebrations, like weddings, baptisms, and holidays.
Okay.
This recipe was influenced by locals and immigrants from other Hispanic countries. New York-style cheesecake is characterized by its dense and rich texture, made possible by using lots of cream cheese and extra eggs and egg yolks. It's great by itself, but putting strawberries on top adds an extra sweet flavor.
Oh yeah.
Sweet potato pie is a Southern classic.
I love sweet potato pie. I love sweet potato pie. That's why I need to be a Southerner, because I love sweet potato pie. Love it.
Empty calories, this pie is filled with mashed sweet potatoes, which are full of fiber and vitamin A. The krumkake is a Norwegian waffle cookie. While it's still hot, the cookie is rolled into a cone and can be filled with cream.
Oh,
It was
nice.
brought to the Midwest by Scandinavian immigrants. Buckeyes are peanut butter balls dipped in chocolate.
These look good.
They're meant to resemble the nut of the buckeye tree, which is Ohio's state tree. Arbuckle Mountain fried pies are famous throughout Oklahoma.
Okay.
These handheld treats are perfect for on the go, and there are over a dozen flavors to choose from.
I shouldn't have watched this. I'm getting so hungry. It's only like 10 o'clock in the morning for me and I want all these things.
Including chocolate and cherry. The Marionberry pie is an Oregon favorite. The Marionberry was created by Oregon State University and the U.S. Department of Agriculture in a berry developing partnership in the early 1900s.
Okay.
Amish people in Pennsylvania invented the whoopie pie.
Ooh.
Marshmallow fluff or buttercream is sandwiched between two pieces of cake-like cookies.
Wow.
The doughboy is similar to a zeppoli, but local to Rhode Island. It starts out as a flattened pizza dough, and then it's deep fried and topped
Pizza
with
dough?
powdered sugar.
Really?
Coconut cake is a must-have in the South. It's made up of coconut cake, coconut frosting, and covered with toasted coconut
Never had
flakes.
it.
The word Kuchen roughly translates to cake in German. The pastry has a dough crust and custard and fruit filling. German immigrants brought it to South Dakota in the 1880s. Banana
Kuchen in German is kitchen. So,
consists of layers of vanilla wafers, pudding, and bananas. The simple but delicious dessert is a Southern staple. There's
I might be wrong, but I'll search that up.
been a National Banana Pudding Festival held in Centerville, Tennessee annually.
Oh, that looks really
Texans
good.
love their pecan
Pecan
pie,
pie,
so
yeah.
much they made it the state pie. You can find the nutty treat at restaurants, dessert shops, and many family gatherings.
That looks good.
Jell-O is Utah's state snack food.
Really?
It's popular among the state's large Mormon population. To
Why?
make it a sweeter treat, add whipped cream on top. Nothing warms the heart and stomach like apple
Whoa.
pie. Sliced Vermont apples are placed inside a pie crust with a lattice top and baked to perfection.
That looks so good.
Virginians love their chess pie. The simple pie is made up of flour, butter, sugar, and eggs, and on occasion an acid, such as vinegar, buttermilk, or lemon juice.
Okay.
While the Nanaimo bar is Canadian by birth, it was made popular in the US by Starbucks, whose headquarters are in Seattle. This no-bake dessert bar is decadent and delicious. While invented by the Pennsylvania Dutch, the shoe-fly pie is very popular in West Virginia. The star of the decadent pie is molasses.
Oh.
There's even an annual West Virginia Molasses Festival in Arnoldsburg.
Nice.
Original cream puffs are a popular dessert in the Wisconsin State Fair. The puff pastry is piled high with cream and extremely fun to eat.
Yeah.
Cowboy cookies are packed with a bunch of flavors and textures. This cookie contains chocolate, pecans,
Wait, where's this
coconut,
from?
oats, and extremely fun to eat. Cowboy
Wyoming.
cookies are packed with a bunch of flavors and textures. This cookie contains chocolate, pecans, coconut, oats, and cinnamon.
Actually, it sounds
While
really
they are in
great.
states, here are the favorite desserts in Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico. Cupcakes reign supreme in Washington, D.C. Local favorites are Georgetown
I didn't know you could get cupcakes in the swamp.
cake and baked and wired. Flan is a popular custard dessert in Puerto Rico and other Spanish-speaking countries and territories.
like creme brulee.
What foods do you think we should cover next? Let us know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe.
Cool. So now I'm hungry. And
please
now
start with
I
me.
want to do a road trip of the United States where I just eat desserts. I think that's probably transformed me from a savory guy to a sweet guy. I just found something new about myself today, apparently, because I am extremely hungry right now and I don't really want to eat because I'm trying to eat a little bit less. But Jesus, that looked really, really delicious. I do love a sweet potato pie. I also love a peach cobbler. Maybe I'm just a southern boy in an English man's body. Maybe that's exactly what it is. but oh guys, that honestly, that made me so hungry. These desserts were amazing. I'm actually really looking forward to trying as many as I possibly can. My honeymoon, I'm planning on doing a road trip of the United States, taking a month and trying to visit as many states and cities as possible. I've got a couple of key places that I want to visit, like historical like aspects and stuff like that, like Tombstone, Arizona. I want to go see the old Chisholm Trail for cattle herding and just stuff like that. I've been to a lot of places already, like the Grand Canyon and etc. other stuff. But I also want to go to a few national parks. So whilst I'm doing that, I'll be trying absolutely every single one of these. I'm going to be completely honest because they look incredible. So thank you very, very much, guys. You guys are very, very lucky to have such a diverse and different sort of different foods from different states. I love the fact that your country is split up into such large states, that culture is so diverse between each state because they have different histories and cultures because of the way frontiers were back then. And yeah, absolutely delicious that looked. So I can't wait to try as many as I possibly can. So I'll leave you with that. I'm gonna go and eat something because I'm starving. I'll try and eat something small. I'll be good. But I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for your support. You know exactly how to support me. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you on the next one, which shouldn't be too far away. So subscribe now. Yeah, did it for you.